Alright, welcome back to Let's Play Europa Universalis 4. Well, some people were requesting that I get Alaska. Alaska only has 2 provinces left in it. Well, 3, I guess, technically. So that's not enough for me to create a colony, like a colonial region with it. So, that's the only reason I was going to even bother doing any of this stuff, so I don't think it's really worth it. Somebody said something about attacking Inca. I can't actually do that. They're on the other side of Dutch Peru. Do I even have a casus belli on them? I could, but it's... yeah. It'd be weird. I could get Mosquito. Sort of... I don't know. I guess if I could even reach it, I would get it, but I can't. So, I'll either have to wait till later. If it's still open, I'll get it, but for now, I can't. I'd have to, like, colonize this part of Africa or something like that. And I can reach here, so I could do that. It would probably make sense for me to have some kind of outpost over here, but I'm not sure if I want to do that. Maybe one province. Maybe like this province. No, this one's being taken. And my priorities are more in the west, or the eastern part of the world, so... right now we're working on this stuff here. And I thought I had 3 colonists. What am I doing with you? No, I only have... no, I have 3. I have both exploration and... that. What did I pick with the other one? Well, I guess I could freaking look at my colonies, can't I? Oh, this is being done, but it's just not finished yet. Okay. Something I should do here is, how many guys are here? 6,000? I could get away with dividing it in half. Let's leave, let's do it like this. And I want to put a, do I have a conquistador? I'm going to take a look around at the map as soon as I do. Over here. Okay. Just so that I can see this. Here. Go here. Apparently that's that island. That's fine. It means that I only have 1 province to take. So Brunei is basically becoming Indonesia, which is pretty cool. It's nice to see them doing stuff for themselves. We are never going to westernize. We're not far enough behind. We're actually, like, keeping up with people in tech, so there isn't any reason to, but, well, sort of. We're behind people, but, like, we're keeping up well enough that it's not even possible for us to do so. We have to be a lot of techs behind them. 10? I don't know. And I've been killing all the guys that have core provinces next to me. I could put one here, which would give me the ability to do it. I probably should, just for the chance. If that were to come up later. But actually, if I put something here, Ireland would probably switch to being hostile to me. So, well, I guess if we ally with them, like actually ally with them, they'd probably be pretty cool with us. Let's do that, so that I can actually do that. It has to be a core, so... is anybody taking this at the moment? No. What's my income like? I don't think I could afford a 4th colony, considering how much they cost when you do that. Well, we'll take a shot at it. These will be done eventually. So let's take a look around at our neighbors. Now, we're going to be attacking Hindustan, finally. Took them a long time. If they had just been killing Tibet, or not Tibet, Nepal, they would have been done a lot faster, but they waited until they did it peacefully, which is kind of cool, I guess, to see them do that. We're friends with the Immortals, who actually might even join our war, although they don't border them at all. We're friends with Tibet, although we're not allied with them. We got Assam as a vassal. Shan is a protectorate of Spain. Lanjan is not doing anything, but they're not hostile to us. They're allied with Tibet, who are also friendly with us. Brunei is no longer allied with Spain. They're pretty strong. I'm just going to leave them alone. Galways over here, they're not doing anything. I suppose I might as well just get my relations up with them. I'm not doing a whole lot with some of my dudes. I don't care about Spain's relations with me anymore. Oh right, gonna declare war on them. Ming doesn't like me. Japan is a rival to me. I don't know why, but they are. I decided I'm not going to bother doing anything with this stuff here. It could be said that Japan really ought to have done this themselves. They have the ability, and I've seen them in many games, actually get the ideas to do that stuff themselves, and they're simply not doing it. I mean, it's not even a conversion thing. Like, York doesn't fucking exist in normal EU4, but they're colonizing. I mean, so it's not just a conversion thing either. The Immortals thing was a legitimate mistake on my part, because I never thought the Immortals were going to get big. So I thought about putting all the Russian ideas on everything, and Lake Muscovy has the Russian ideas, but I never bothered to put them on the Immortals because they started with like what, 3 provinces, 2 provinces. So it was something I needed to fix for them because I never thought they would be dominant. So I fixed them. Japan, I'm not going to bother fixing because, well, they did their thing. They unified and did their stuff, and now it's just a matter of whether they actually bother to do what they're supposed to do, which is to get the rest of this stuff. Which they can and do usually do. So I'm not going to do anything about Japan. They might pick that stuff up later. There's still about 96 years left for them to do stuff. Now, Hindustan. Let's make sure we have a claim on at least every province that we can touch here. Claim there. We don't have a claim on Sirhind, so let's fix that. And Bengal Delta, I think we're going to snag for Assam. Because they're my vassal, I can still control the region, and I can annex them later. Which would make things considerably easier for me to have a guy converting provinces over here and stuff. Now, notice that the reason I did this is for the possibility of Hindustan actually attacking us. Because they got claims on all of this junk here. Well, this province. They got a claim on one of my provinces, well. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 provinces. And that's one of the reasons I stopped here, is because I thought, well, maybe they need these provinces to do it. So they got claims on that stuff. This is the border right here. This is like sort of Pakistan. So I guess what I need to do here is just make sure I have claims on everything. Oh, you know what? Having a claim on this might actually make it easier for me to, we got an alliance with them. So we need to get rid of one of these alliances. Arabia's military access. I can cancel that. In several days. I'm not going to do anything with Actibi. At least not now. We still got a little bit of this. And one thing to keep in mind is that it's going to take me quite a bit of time, depending on how the converter is today. Well. Yeah, they're actually hostile with me now. I wonder if they're going to do anything. Well, they keep getting into wars with Amalfi and Byzantines. I don't know if I'm actually going to try to stop them from doing any of that stuff. Well, obviously I can't right now. I want to keep my admin power. Oh no. 5 guys. Over there. So that I can core provinces when I'm done. I can do this with vassals, or I can do it without vassals. One of them costs admin power. I can't claim Najd. Najd is in Arabia. Okay, I don't care about that. That's the garbage part of Arabia anyway. The only part I would probably want would be the coastlines here. And like Mecca and Medina are valuable. At least Mecca is. And some of these have spices, yeah. And coffee and stuff like that. Spices and coffee. I thought one of these had something else. Whatever. It's fine. Well, we gotta have something to do in EU in Wiki 2, right? I'm wondering whether how much time I'm going to have to actually do this, because by the time I get my claim, which I do have right now, my claims on everything, it's going to be very, very, very expensive to take these provinces, because they're close enough in tech to me that it's not considered like killing. Like if the Europeans were doing this, they would get like the option of protectorating them and stuff. But I'm not. I'm not far enough ahead of them. I'm only like what, 4 military techs or something. How big is their army anyway? Probably not very big. They just unified like a little while ago. 110. And we have, let's see, 50, 60. It's 122 on their border. Once these guys get over there. And I have a bunch more scattered about the colonies. So, I still do have an advantage in terms of tech and unit stuff, but not that big of an advantage in numbers. Of course, Assam's going to help it with its troops. And Kurdistan and Georgia might help as well. If I can pull the Immortals into the war, that would be helpful. I could also potentially pull Tibet in, but they probably won't even ally with me now. No, they will. I suppose I could do that. What ties do I have left with the Zoro Pope? Because since they're not allied with me anymore and have hostile relations, I might just want to get rid of... They have a conquest casus belli on me? Why? Oh, okay. It was probably through an event. Or maybe they... It's possible to not detect the people, like, claiming your provinces and stuff. One of the things of note is that a lot of the Africa stuff is going to be changed. Just like in EU3 segment of the last game I did, Africa has more provinces, so I can't really let that go much as this. I'm not quite at my limit. I'm going to need Diplo power too for this war. because I'm going to need to claim stuff and make them do things. Oh, what's my force limit? I'm pretty much at my force limit, so if I wanted another group of units, I'd need to actually consolidate my forces. Or buy a bunch of mercenaries, which is kind of stupid. See this? There's 14, 15, 16. Oh, I can take these guys. These guys aren't doing anything. I don't even remember what... Oh, yeah. This is this used to be Spain's, and I was protecting it while it was at risk of rebels. Okay, so bring these guys up here. And are you... Yeah, you're patrolling over here. Okay. I was also thinking about doing something with this colony of Spain, but I didn't. One of the reasons I was talking about changing Africa back to its normal state in Victoria 2 is because it makes the Heart of Darkness more interesting. Just casualties from being on the boat. Where's Tabuk? Okay, that's Arabia. We just don't want these claims to expire before we start our war. Like that. Crap. Okay, they're gonna start. They're gonna start expiring now, so I need to get this and then go. Okay. Let's just make sure we have some leaders here. Put a leader here. Yeah, I think we're gonna go into. Yeah, we got a Vandad. 4 shock, man. Yeah, there we go. And can we afford any other ones? What are you doing? Oh, you were exploring this. Okay. Or a ball. I think you will be more useful over here in India. Even if you are a conquistador. I think it's fine. And then once we consolidate our movement, we won't need those guys as much. If I had defensive, pretty much all of my leaders would have siege, which is very, very helpful when having large, protracted wars like this. Because, my keyboard. Because it makes it so that it goes faster. Okay. So, also something that would make it go faster is having all of my... What's their navy look like? Navies. Probably not very big, but is this 50 ships with only 13 heavy ships? No galleys, of course, because they don't have any things. So we have 37 heavy ships. It's more than enough to deal with their entire navy. And some transports. I really shouldn't keep this many transports around, but whatever. And yeah, Spain. I'm actually competing with them with heavy ships, which is pretty good. Why does Ming have galleys? What do Ming possibly use galleys? Oh, I guess that's inland. So is this. Okay, never mind. I have lots of uses of galleys. Yeah, this whole thing. See, this makes sense. I guess the whole thing does make sense, okay. But India is not. This stuff over here is inland, but I don't think I've ever done any fighting over here. And the Mediterranean I'm ignoring, which is definitely inland, and I was using that earlier. So the king is our best leader, so I put him on the biggest group. And I really like how it shows that stuff. Actually, that guy over there might be almost as good. He's almost as good. Yeah, this is 3 shock, 4 fire. This is 3 shock, 2 fire. But he has more siege. Okay. So, our goals for this are to take as many of these provinces over here as we are allowed to. And then take Bengal Delta. Bengal Delta is actually more of a priority because this is going to let us control another... Ooh, land maintenance modifier. This is going to let us control another thing. Actually, that was bad. Diplo. I'll get rid of the Diplo rep guy for now. Because I'm going to want the lowered maintenance while at war. So I have quite a bit of cavalry. Cavalry is good for us, so that's not too bad. I'm still going to be losing money if I don't do this right. I'm going to need that missionary strength guy though. Okay, so where's my combat fleet? Over here. So 18 heavy ships over here. I'll put you here. And then I have another one that was hanging out somewhere. Those are heavy ships, but those are transports. It's a transport fleet. They were hanging out right here for a while. What did I do with them? This in here. There we go. Oh, okay. They're in a good place. And some more transports and stuff. Okay. That's fine. Let's break the transports off here. Because we don't want them hanging out doing stuff in combat. Okay. I want you to attach to this unit, so I'll do that. And then anybody who comes over here should attach here. Yeah. Okay. So I wish... This is only 18,000 troops over here. I don't think that's going to matter. Now, one of the things about this is I can't get too spread out. They have an army that is almost the same size as mine. Slightly smaller, but I'm attacking on 2 fronts. And I only have a slight advantage in numbers. I have a huge advantage in tech. Well, not huge. Well, how big of an advantage? I mean, this could be a disaster if I do it wrong, which would be fun. Let's see. I have what level cavalry? What level infantry is this? Level 24 infantry. And my one down is 19, so I'm at least 2 of my units ahead of them. They could get... Sometimes they're staggered in weird ways, where the units are better. Then, like, if they get it 1 tech ahead of the levels that the other people get it at. That happens a lot in the Eastern and Western tech group. There's slight upgrades to, like, cavalry on the Eastern group. Okay, so if we keep it paused, this thing will never finish. So it's half done. And as long as we have the claim, we can take it for cheaper in the war. Now, did I set them as my rival too? I really should have if I didn't. No, they're not. Oh, that's them. Yes, I did. Okay, cool. I was like, why are they rivaling themselves? Herp. I'm a smart guy. Against Castile? Okay. It's very inconvenient timing. Yeah, they're already winning. I don't really care. This will get me some good relations with them. And they're not going to bother. I mean, they're not going to bother me. Lombardy might... Oh no! Peasants are always superstitious, and the appearance of a comet in the sky has caused panic among our people. They are convinced that this is a sign of the end times is near, or that something bad is going to happen in the near future. Well, something bad is going to happen. We're about to be in 2 wars. It's an open. An omen of victory. Okay, I don't need to do that. Omen of victory. Oh, I do get overseas expansion for this. So did they get a downgrade in tech? No, they're too advanced. Okay. But, oh, because I have expansion. Right. Durr. I think Holy War is still the best thing I can do here. Because I get more prestige. I don't really care about the prestige, though, do I? What's the cheapest way of doing this? 50% cost. You know what? Yeah. So who would join me? The Immortals would join me. Okay. Why am I allied to the Alperikids? Come on, Immortals. Show me what you got. Okay. Now what we want to do here is we want to make sure that we have... Oops. I keep trying to hit escape and hit the tilde key. I want to make sure we have good coverage as far as our... nope. You stay here. As far as our fleets are concerned. So I want to try to go out and hunt down their fleet and make sure that we've got everything in hand. Yeah, they're running away from our units. There. Okay. Let's see. They probably have barks too. I'm debating whether I want to combine my fleets or not. Let's actually sweep them down like this and see if we can find their fleet. Okay, there it is. It's right here. Oh, and that's 18 heavy ships against whatever the hell they have here. Okay. And this is 11 heavy ships and 2 light ships. So we should get him here. Yeah. Get crushed. We're gonna lose a couple ships here, probably. Complete annihilation. I didn't lose anything, actually. Okay. So that's probably their navy. I can check the ledger. Let's make sure it updates. Vinland's got a big navy like this. So 57 ships is pretty good for a colony. It's like levels of a lot of European powers. They have a lot of coastal provinces, so it makes sense. I'm looking at numbers here, so they're probably down lower. Well, they gotta have more than 0 ships. I saw some floating away. They have 2. Okay. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna... Am I taking any attrition here? I will eventually. Okay. So what I want to do is I want to... Ooh, some of these are really damaged. I want to split them in half and send them up, dropping ships along the way. And how many I do have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. So there's 7 tiles that I have to worry about. So I don't actually need to spread them that thin. Let's see. 2. Like I can have like 4 ships in each thing. actually, I have to be on that side. I'll ignore that. That's fine. And then here and here. So now we'll have the entire thing blockaded. Oh, you did that wrong. Oh shit. Oh crap. Even at a huge tech advantage, we couldn't. We can't afford to let things like that happen. So we're going to be ignoring our allies here a little bit. And just kind of avoiding them and going over here. Yeah. See you later, allies. We're going over here. Bye. Yeah. Alfie declares war on Byzantium. You actually go here. They're more likely to attack you at that point. Okay. I might want to consolidate a little bit more here. Serfs properly exploited. Hell yes. Fuck you, serfs. Okay, where are you going? Siege of Bangladesh. I think they're avoiding my troops. They just killed Assams because they were in there. I wish there was a thing where I could, like... Oh god, these sieges aren't taking very long. What is this for? Oh. Oh, yes. Oh, yes.